Go.
All right, guys, thank you for joining me today for a Lexia Professional Development. My name is Stella Cochran, and as you know, I'm the reading interventionist at our wonderful school, Pleasant Grove Middle School. So I'm just gonna go through, and let me get to the agenda first. So today, we're gonna talk about the purpose and the goal of our professional development. We're also gonna talk about the research of Lexia, why it is a great program in order to bring up our students' reading grade level or reading level up to their current grade. The information on Lexia, how to get started, and then just a little exit ticket, just so you can be familiar with how to use it. All right, so let's jump on into it. Before we get started, who in here thinks they have a little bit of information on Lexia? Just raise your hand. Anyone in here? And a general understanding, okay. And so, before we get started too, what are the main things you might wanna learn from this? Just so I can make sure I'm hitting all the highs here that we wanna learn.
To give lessons that after they've taken it, that I wanna see what I can use for my students, because I'm not really familiar with how to get in there and find all of that.
Like the resources,
easily.
I guess?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
And the reports.
The reports too.
I know how to do the reports, I just don't know the
Reports and resources. Okay, so we're gonna do that. That's great. Okay, so first things first. The goal of this professional development and even the problem I'm working with this year in school is to have all of our students reading on grade level by the end of 2023. This goes along with our district goal to have kids reading on grade level by the end of 2025. I just moved it up a year, and that's the whole goal of what we're doing. Last year, this is the data from last year. So last year was my first year as interventionist, started using Lexia, and we took the data from every interventionist at every campus, from the elementary, intermediate, middle, and high school. And I like to say, my scores are the highest, yay. So this is where we were. So beginning of the year, it shows the reading grade level of each grade. So like for sixth grade, 6.1, went up to 6.8 into the year. And I really think it was the Lexia resources that did it. Seventh grade, 6.6 to 7.2, and then eighth grade's kind of hard to see, 7.3 to 8.7. I mean, huge job. Eighth grade did an excellent job last year, so I was very, very proud of them. Okay, and then just some research behind it. I'm just gonna hit the highs on here, and you can look at all this later in your classroom. But it's 5 times as effective as the average middle school reading intervention program. The end of the year assessments, most kids are coming up to proficient, meeting those goals. I mean, it's just, I really feel like Lexia is just a hidden gem. And then, I kind of answered this one, 1 out of 3 non-proficient readers went on to achieve proficient because of 1 year after using Lexia. Now, there is Core 5, which is like through 5th grade, and then there's Power Up. I'm mainly gonna focus on the Power Up because most of your students are on that level. So we're just gonna go with that side of Lexia today. All right, Lexia is an online individualized computer-based program that focuses on 3 stands, word study, grammar, comprehension. Every student, once they first do a diagnostic test at the beginning of the year, is placed in a certain level, okay? And we'll talk about that in a second. And then this program is just based around them. It gives them what they need per strand. And it even starts them out at a certain level, like foundational, intermediate, advanced. And some of this is kind of hard to read, but I just wanted to put on here so you could read